And good evening, everybody. Let's do something new here. Let's demo Memories of a Vagabond. I'm your LP for today, Capital G. And a little bit of what we're looking at, if you've never heard of this game, and that's because it hasn't officially been released yet. Although you'll be able to find the demo, and I'll have the link for that in the description below. So as we're just going through the options quickly, as you can see, you can adjust individual volumes, you can change between windowed and full screen, and of course you can view the credits. And here's everyone that's involved in the game. This is a Montreal production, independent, and they're expecting to release the full version of the game sometime this year. I don't have an exact date yet, although I know that they have a full version of the game and they're just ironing out any little kinks. Okay, so we'll set this on normal, 3 difficulty levels, and here we go. Our little hero here, and he moves around with this little... That's it, that's all the controls of the game. We are looking at an RPG game reminiscent of the Super Nintendo era. And this man is about to ask the love of his life to marry him. And she's not far away. The big moment is coming. Oh fuck, I didn't think of the flowers! Although that's already, just right now, already you can see that we can choose various actions that we can take. Like, we have the option to pick the flowers or just skip them. As we've also seen, our hero, we don't have a chance to name him in this demo. Perhaps in the full version, I hope. But he does not suffer from muteness. He actually has a voice, he talks. So that's definitely nice to see. A lot of RPG heroes tend to suffer from muteness. These birds aren't afraid of anything. They're just sitting there with a giant human looming over them, ready to pounce like a cat. Now! And, well, there's our beloved, but there's also a chest here. There's lots of chests around here. You have the chest over here, and the chest of our beloved. Immature, I know. Let's go, Dr. R. There you are, my darling. Sorry if I took longer than expected. Trying to do some voices here. I don't know how well that's going to work, but... Oh, don't worry about it, my dearest. I was looking at the 2 birds there. Don't they make an adorable couple? Well, what about us, bitch? Indeed they do. Handshaking. You look pale, my love. Are you well? And we have the choice. Let's give her the flowers. We worked hard for these flowers. After all, I want to ask you something, Sheila. But first, a little surprise for you. Aw, I love pink flowers. You're pink? Oh, I hate pink. Thank you. You're so sweet. Mwah! We have the option to ask the question or not. Let's ask the question. Sheila, you're more precious to me than anything in this world. I love you more than you will ever know. It is under this sacred tree that I want our story to begin. Sheila, my light, my truest love, will you marry me? I wonder if a speech like that would work in real life. She is stunned. Oh, I love you too, so very much. Of course I want to marry you. Yes, yes, I will marry you. And that's the hard part of the game, folks. Obviously I'm talking shit at that point, but anyways. She says yes! A round of applause for our couple. A round of applause for the couple. Of course, that sounds like a great idea. Gung ho, gung ho, going home, gung ho. So yes, now Sheila moves around, follows us, grabs us by the cape and follows us around town. Well, town. Around the court, I guess. The yard, I don't know where we are. And all of a sudden it starts raining. Why did it have to rain? Why does the rain effect have to look so awesome? Yes, like I said, this is modeled after the old 16-bit Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis RPGs. That style of gameplay. And that style of design as well. But let me tell you, it's looking sharp. I don't think they can get anything looking this nice on those consoles. It's looking very, very sharp. The rain effect, the grass, the terrain, the trees. The gooey blobs of what the fuck. Now's our chance to learn how to fight. Would you like to learn how to fight? Yes or no? Me as well. During a battle, you can either fight or escape. You can select your targets in this one, which is really nice. A lot of RPGs don't let you select your targets. It's just randomly determined, and well, not a fan of that. But this game lets you choose your targets. Good choice. And you have to choose all your actions simultaneously. Attack does physical damage to enemies. Most experienced gamers would know this already, I'm sure, but it does good damage to the fire. I like that. Physical attack, only about half. In this instance, of course. Skills are powerful techniques and spells. Choosing the right skills against your enemies is the key to win a battle quickly without wasting too much effort. Yeah, true enough, the longer you're in a battle, the more damage you're likely going to take. Using skills expands SP from the blue gauge. If you don't have enough SP, you can't use the skill. Yeah, very simple concept. Now, it's safe to say the demo aspects of this game assume it's the first time you've played a game of this style. Like any RPG veterans will not have a problem with this. If you've played Chrono Trigger, if you've played Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior, it doesn't really matter which one. As long as you've played an RPG of any sort, these concepts come quickly. And, well, the controls make perfect sense. Just a D-pad and 3 buttons. Now let's continue beating down on these guys here, just for the sake of it. We're not doing anything else, so while we're here, just beat these guys down. And the weather sort of helped us out there and end the tutorial faster. And just like that, all the basic concepts are explained. So on we go. Finally, the lovebirds made it back home safely. This is their home? The storm was growing fierce, the clouds darker and the thunder deafening. They went to bed and were sleeping before long. Proof that our hero doesn't last. Strange noises coming from outside. What was that sound? What is it we are hearing? Shayla, where are you? Well, that sounded pretty nasty though. You better hope she's not up there. Let's hope she's not up there. Oh, what is that, dude? Hey, where's Shayla? Answer me. And we've got dead bodies everywhere. Not good. You will find death before you find her. Well, this guy means business. It looks like we're in for a fight here on our home turf. Love the background design for this, actually. There's no escape from this fight, so... let's lay into this guy. Power blow! Wait, he's got 30,000 hit points? She will suffer, I promise you. Oh, he's taunting us in the middle of the battle. Oh, we have the option to insult him back. Let's do it. Insult that guy. You will suffer. No, I like that. Not only is our hero not mute, but he actually insults the enemy in battle. How awesome is that? Half. Good hit there, but he's still got 29,000 HP, I think. Let's use an item here to heal up. Or we can go for another power blow. Which one should we do? We don't have enough skill to use the healing ability, so... yeah, let's use an item. Try and heal up a bit. I've seen children fight better, coward. Wow. No, we're not gonna take that shit. Fire right back at this guy. They actually put that in the game. He actually told the monster to fuck off in the game. +1 that bitch. I love it. Chop. We're dead. I feel so lightheaded. What was in that shit I smoked the other day? Fuck. Everything is so dark. Where am I? Dude, you're dead. That's just all it is. We got our ass handed to us by that thing, and we're dead. This must be death. Let's go say hi. Your destiny was broken. Huh? What do you mean by that? But your soul was saved. I'll give you a new body. Whichever would you choose? We get to pick a new body? Yeah, that's their way of letting you choose which class of character you want to play in this game. It's a pretty clever little mechanic. I like it. So I'm going to show off a little bit of what everyone can do. We have the warrior, the mage, the bounty hunter, and the assassin. The mage, with great magical defenses and powerful offensive spells. The mage can also use healing spells on himself and his allies. Incredibly useful. And Spotty he looks like an old guy. Seriously, look at that. It's like he's got a beard and walking with a little bit of a hunchback. But yeah, this is actually their way of introducing classes to the game. You get to pick which one of the characters you want to be. In the final game, I don't know if you stick with that one character for the whole length of the game or if you can continue switching. I don't know. I know that, at least within the context of the demo, whatever character you play as here, whatever character you decide on here, you stick with them for the duration. So let's try the assassin. Quick and rarely misses his target. he is also the master of stealing during combat. So this guy has his own unique mechanic. So let's see how steal works. It costs 10 skill points to use. Targets one enemy. And the scenario being what it is, I'm sure that we're not going to get anything here. But if ever they had something, we would have gotten it right then and there. Now, I haven't played through the demo with the assassin yet, so I don't know if it's worth using the steal ability, or if it's better to just beat the enemy and get the drop if there is a drop. That I'm going to leave to, well, all the rest of you to try out and see if it see how it works. Steals gold, maybe steals some items. Well balanced and adept at many skills, the bounty hunter can undertake almost any challenge. So like the others, we're gonna go through a weak monster battle. See what little nuances we have in the beginning. Obviously the characters will separate themselves more as they level up. But the demo being what it is, we won't get to see that here. Will I get the full version of the game when it comes out? Probably. I have to admit, there aren't a lot of RPGs I've finished. I've never finished Final Fantasy VII. I played through the first 2 discs and then ADD'd on it. Haven't finished FF8 either. Haven't finished Chrono Trigger. Haven't finished Lufia. Haven't finished Mario RPG. We're going to finally show off the warrior here. With good physical defense and great offensive skills. Yada yada yada. It's a warrior. He's our tank. There are 2 that I have finished. One was the Sonic RPG on Nintendo DS, The Dark Chronicles. The other one that I have completed, also on the Nintendo DS, Magical Star Sign. And he's got a bandana, look at that. How awesome is that? Warrior the bandana. Looks more like a ninja. But he's wearing brown instead of black. And we've got to look at all the classes. For the demo, I'm going to stick with the warrior. So now we're going to continue the game by selecting Proceed. See you soon. We now awaken in our new body. In what looks like a prison of some sort. It's full of arid smoke and whatnot. We need to get out of here. We need to get out of this place. Although this is a very large, roomy cell. Lots and lots of room, and lots of blood on the wall. And a random stick on the floor, which has us all excited. Although how the guards left a solid piece of wood in the cell, I don't know. Maybe this place is just heavily damaged. I don't know. We don't even know where exactly we are. All we know is we woke up, locked up. So yeah, here's the equipping. Simple system. It's main hand, offhand, head, which is like helmets or hats, whatever. The body, which is clothes and armor or whatnot, and accessories. In your dreams, you'll never see the sun again. Never again? Really? Who's that? It's a Playboy bunny model? What the? Strange bunny girl. Strange indeed. Hey, you're finally up. These guards are not what they used to be. They'd all be corrupt by evil, I tell ya. I guess they locked up another innocent like me. Isn't that right, honey? Or it could be perfectly accurate and this is a Southern Belle. A Southern Belle. And here's like, well, I feel so confused. I don't know what I'm doing here. Nobody in that place knows what they're doing there. I'm sure of it. Don't worry, I'll get you out of here, honey. No luck can rival my skill with the lockpick. Alright, hold on and I'll open the door. The guards may notice me. I'll have to run as soon as it's done. You're wearing bunny ears. And you're worried about the guards noticing you? Dumb. Just plain dumb. Yeah, and a little bit of saving my game there, my apologies. What's nice about this is that you can save any time by pressing the escape key and selecting the save option in the menu. There are multiple save slots, so yeah, nice feature. Let's run around past these guards. Yeah, and in this game they implement the system that you don't enter a random battle. Like, if you're gonna fight, it's because you run into one of these guys on the screen, and thank goodness for that choice. You can tell that these are real fans of the genre and look to implement all the best ideas possible into the game. As well as a few new ones, the swearing at your opponent, telling them to fuck off in the middle of a battle. It's a small touch, but it's new. The concept of choosing a character for... Actually, help me out here, because I haven't played... Like, I've played a few RPG games in my time, but I haven't played everything out there, of course. What other RPGs let you have your main character choose their class? Like, the only one I can think of, I think, is FF3. And when I say FF3, I mean the one that was released on DS as FF3. Now, I'm not doing a full Let's Play of the game. Just to introduce you to the mechanics of the game. Let you know that it exists. Down below, you'll actually find the link to the Facebook page for the game. And we've been ambushed. Yeah, don't get caught not moving, because if you're not moving, then you will get ambushed consistently. Which means the enemy will have the first attack guaranteed. I'm not exactly sure what system they use to determine who goes first, who goes second. It seems pretty random to me. It's not like I'm going consistently first or he's going consistently first. It could just be they take turns going first, like who has priority changes every round. Because I've noticed that I would get 2 attacks in a row and then he'll get 2 attacks in a row. Our health is low, press the escape key. Yeah, when you're on the overworld map here, just press escape, pick up the menu, and you can use items and equip and everything. So simple. I definitely prefer that over what they had on Super Nintendo RPGs. I mean, think about it. You'd have one button bring up a spell menu, one button bring up another menu, one button bring up another menu, and there's some battles where whichever direction you want to take is mapped to specific keys. Here it's full-on menu based, but there aren't an overwhelming amount of options, so it's very, very easy to manage. Oh cool, the armory. Let's go check it out. Useful items can be found if you search inside any type of container. Cool. There's a whole bunch of different types of containers. Even these barrels are containers. Do we want to open the chest? Of course we do. Nice. Short sword. A real weapon for a change. We have a guard here. It looks like he's sleeping. Are those Z's? Yeah, let's equip our short sword here. Yeah, the guard's fast asleep. Oh, we can kill him in his sleep. Or we can let him sleep. Let's kill him in his sleep. Let's loot the corpse and oh yuck. That's messy. Finally something useful. A small stamina potion. We also found a broken lever. Water is stronger than fire and earth. Fire is stronger than ice and wind. Thunder is stronger than water and earth. Earth is stronger than fire and wind. Oh, and it actually gave us a boost to our stamina points. Nice. And there doesn't appear to be anything in these pots. And what is that down there in the corner? Got a random statue here, but interacting with it has done nothing. Same with this thing here on the bottom left, which might just be a torch. We found a wooden shield. Yes. It was a shield. Actually, that's a nice little detail they put in too. Like the shield was actually hanging off the rack, and once we claimed it, it's gone. And what about this thing? Is that an armor of some sort? Nothing here. What about the other side? Still nothing. And we have a barrel over here that we can have a peek at, I think. Yeah, you know what? I'm too good for that barrel. I'm too good for that barrel. I don't need that barrel. Got some new equipment, so let's get that on. The new shield. Absolutely. Equipping to the offhand, the wooden shield. That's what the offhand is for. Although I wonder if they have offhand weapons as well. I have my doubts about that, but it'd be pretty neat. And we found Batman! We found Batman! And the cage is locked. And there's a really nice chest in there. If only I had explosives to blow the bars. And there's a couple of guards there, armed guards, that are protecting what looks to be the way out. I'll have to get rid of them if I want to leave this prison. Where they're positioned, but there's no way we'll surprise them. So let's wander around and see if there's any other useful items and equipments that we can put to use against them. And we will ensure that he never calls us or anyone else faggot ever again. As you can see, I'm a little tired here. This is a day after my first collab session, so my voice is still kind of recovering from that. Oh, we just took it out to the face. Fuck you. Something we don't have is the ability to insult at will. It's probably better that way. We spam the insult instead of actually playing the game, just to see what they actually put in here. Like I said, the F-bomb was a very unexpected surprise. Our stamina is low, use items. At this point, I think we've got it all figured out. So game, shut up and let us play. Let's use the stamina potion just to make the game happy. My hope is that it doesn't happen throughout the whole length of the game. That we get those messages, because that would be very, very annoying. I also have this guy. It's a poor fate for him, it looks like. Dear traveler, if you are reading this, I have been captured, and I am most certainly dead. Please take what is mine. I have no family to return it to, but I do not want it to rot in this place. Please, be careful. The men here are vicious and relentless. If you are a traveler like myself, I wish you the best of luck. I hope that you will find what you are looking for. Safe journey, Jenkins. Wait, what? Are we looking at this properly? A dead guy with a name in an RPG? That's crazy. How often do you see that? A dead guy with a name in an RPG. Okay, this looks like somebody's room, and it looks like an important somebody. And it looks like that somebody is right there on the other side of this gate. Nice little find, that. I wonder if there's anything we can do with it after. No, we'll look into it soon. Let's see what else we can find. We got a mirror there. Nice little effect on the mirror. We found an ancient coin. I'm pretty sure it's not what you're looking for, which means you have every right to take it. Especially the way they've been treating you here in this prison. He looks very strong. Maybe easier to avoid him and come back later. I'm sure there is another way. Okay. No guards left to stop me, so let's approach the guards around the door and try to advance. They're counting that as them ambushing us? I don't see why they did that. Curses, I'm out of luck. Of course, it's an RPG game. I shouldn't overthink it to that extent. What only matters really is if the story holds together. If the mechanics are cool, if the graphics are cool, if the music is epic. And on all points, I'm going to say so far so good. Controls are tight. The menus are simple, clear, concise. We haven't had to explain any like super special abilities yet, but yeah, I do intend to get this game when it comes out, and I'll post whatever links I can find for it in the description. So if you guys like what you see, no, I'll try that again. When you guys realize that you like what you see, you can go down there, get the demo, the latest news, or if it's available at that point, the full version of the game, and give this a spin. I actually strongly encourage it. With sword held high, I encourage you, get this game and try this game. Unfortunately, we're not going that deep into the game. The demo doesn't go that deep. And, well, this is about where I'm going to end it off. There is a bit more to explore in the demo. Another maybe 10 minutes or so that it goes for. But when the full version comes out, I will definitely play it. The concept that your character had a destiny that was broken and was brought back to life because of it, very intriguing. I like it. Like I said, it looks good, it looks sharp, handles very nicely, very naturally. And with any luck, the full version of the game will be out very, very soon. And and I'm going to get my hands on it, and I hope you guys do too. It's time for me to let you go here. I hope you enjoyed watching. Have yourselves a good evening. May your destiny never be broken. Good night.